I can't really say something about Black History Month, but I have a course mate and I'm doing counseling and psychotherapy as of now. That's my course. And she's Black, and her insights have just made me look at the Black community in a very, very, very different manner. And just
Good or bad manner?
in a very, like, I want to reach out to them. That.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to the vlog of today. Now we're going to go and ask how do people think at Nottingham. Yeah, I'm at Nottingham, so we're going to ask, we'll connect to Nottingham people and find out why they celebrate Black history and what is their thoughts on Black history. And so let us hear what they have to tell us. Yeah, catch you, somebody to come. Yeah, catch you. Exactly. Me, yeah.
Black history
Yeah.
every
Exactly.
when we go to class.
Because we don't really.
Need to know your history for 1 month, understand?
It's like we just live in that, but then when we come
Exactly.
here and like, I mean, it's nice being appreciated, but then also I feel like as someone from Africa, that's lived there all my life, I wouldn't appreciate it as much as like someone that's like lived here and there.
Maybe in Europe,
Yeah, because they haven't had that space to feel appreciated or like that in a way.
They've been
I don't know.
stripped of their culture.
In a way.
That's true.
So
It's gonna.
no, it makes sense to have it here because you don't see a lot of African culture
African
being
culture, yeah,
represented in
yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
As in,
Yeah.
what me I notice is just like the music. They were just praising the artist, like the maybe sport, the superstars. So that is the history of black people in Europe. So first time I saw that, what came to my mind is that this is not about this is not African history, just black history,
Yeah, in
black people in Europe.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, good. Then later I was hearing inclusion, as in to include,
And then a lot of the black artists in Europe are actually African.
Yeah, they are African.
African descent. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to know like a bit of their culture.
It's very, very interesting,
Yeah,
very
their
important.
food and stuff.
But at last, they don't actually know about their history because they just know about some musicians, some people fighting for their right to speak or to sit down.
Yeah.
So it's not actually their history, as me. So what's your name? Let me.
My name's Beverly.
Beverly. What's your name?
Letiwe.
Letiwa.
Kavil.
Kadel. Yeah. Nice speaking to you guys. Nice.
You mean the first image about the
As in just the Black History Month, what comes to your mind? Like me, it's my first time seeing this. I'm new to the city, And I see Black History Month.
你有什么第一印象吗？是这个建筑还是这个？不是这个
Yeah,
这
yeah,
个
yeah.
标这个 slogan。哦，It's cool。
It's cool. It's just cool. It's just cool. Why? Don't you ask yourself why is there not Chinese History Month or something like that? Or maybe Europe History Month, Black History Month.
Actually, maybe first image about this is the history that British people come to other continents about this. But actually, our country is different about
It's different from. I know exactly different from this.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
your own country is not there. Why? Your country is not. Are you guys? Where are you guys from?
China.
China. Nice meeting you from maybe the first person I has spoken on my channel, China. What's your name?
E. You can call me E.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah.
That's an English name.
Oh, yeah, that's my
Morgan.
name.
Morgan is a very, very powerful name, you know. You know, like that actor, that had God always in the film, you know. Had God. So, what's your thoughts? Black History Month.
Sorry, what's
As in, like your thoughts? Is it about black celebration or what? Is it black history or superstars or is it artists of black people or what?
有什么明星？Black Eyes。That's
Black eyes.
Yeah. 黑眼豆豆。
我知道，我不知道。
啊，还有谁？
Like, do you know that man? That man up there.
那个
Mohammed
yeah.
Mohammed Ali. Mohammed Ali.
Yeah.
So, is that an history to you? Is that history to you? Is that history or just like artist?
我要怎么说呢？我就也词穷有点儿。
Just say anything. Don't worry. Just say anything that you want to say. No problem. We are open, you know.
马丁路德金怎么说？我不知道。搜一下。Sorry, wait.
Are you about to check Google? Check something on Google.
Let me try the translation.
Yeah, maybe it's
Who's that?
just people, I think.
Martin Luther.
Okay, Martin Luther King. Okay.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King. The inclusion, you know, in integration. It's because it fought for integration, you know, integration. Include. Integration, you know, together. Come together.
Okay. Yeah.
Black in Europe come together with Europe, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's in America.
America, but it's not here. Yeah, I don't know who fought. I don't know what happened here. America, everybody know about American, you know, American story always. Yeah. So it's nice. It's nice you guys sharing with us. Yeah, very nice speaking with us. Cheers. Yeah.
Sorry, wait.
What comes to your mind? Black History Month. When you hear
Black History
is it African History Month or Black? What is Black History Month? Because actually it's not African History Month. It's not African History Month. It's just Black
No,
History
just
Month.
Black History
Black
Month.
History Month.
Yeah.
So what is Black? Black History Month. Black people or what? Black people in Europe, in England.
In everywhere, I just think about the LGBT and all of that sort of stuff too. They all have a right and all should be respected equally, I think.
Like what you said from the beginning before that they should be more represented, you know?
Yeah,
represented in where? Is it in the work or where?
I think they can be represented anywhere, like movies, more TV shows to be like
Okay.
a wide range of people included in them. Because I've seen a lot of shows where there's no black people.
Yeah.
in it.
But I think it doesn't matter.
Or just-
But I think it doesn't matter. To me, I'm new to the city, so I don't know the history. I don't know the story
Right,
about
right.
Black people in the UK. Because I come from Italy, you know.
Oh, really?
So in Italy, if you don't see black people, I mean, I'm not really concerned because I know I'm in Italian, you know.
Yeah.
Italian country, so I don't expect myself being there by force. But maybe in the work field, maybe because you want to live, because without working you can't live. So maybe in the
Yeah,
work
no,
field,
of course, yeah.
Or in the TV or the program, I can say that they can be included. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like why some people are always complaining because you see in the pictures of maybe advertisement of things, you see only black people on the advert. You never see Philippine people. And
No, yeah.
And once in a while, some people always complain. Like in my work, I had someone complain.
Yeah.
Why is it only black people? Why is it only black person? There's no Philippine. There's
No, yeah, exactly,
in
yeah.
India. So
Yeah, it's not, like you said, it's not just about black people,
not
it's
about-
just
not
about
about- yeah.
every race and ethnicity. They should always have their light to be represented,
yeah, exactly.
because a lot of them don't always get represented. It's mostly just white, British,
White British and-
American,
yeah.
or black people.
Why is it that? Why is it that? Why is it only? It's like in the world, it's just as if there's only white and black people. You know, like as in the media always portray only white and black
I
people.
don't know.
Only European
It's not
and
my
African people.
it's not my view, but I think it's because I think that's what people like and are comfortable with more. It seems
Okay,
like
it's more popular. More,
yeah.
Okay.
I think so. But obviously, that's not. I don't think that. I really do think everyone should.
As it's
It
always
should
show,
be.
it's show.
Yeah, of course.
Like in other countries, they always show themselves. You know, like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you go to the Philippines, you see more Philippine people on their TV.
Yeah,
and,
definitely,
And,
of
and that's no
course.
problem. You
No.
yourself, even though you go to the Philippines, you won't complain because you know that you're
No,
in
because
a new country. you know?
yeah.
So why, they're always including black people. Why? Including black people, but deep down the line, you still the same black people are more maltreated. Included,
Yeah.
but they're maltreated.
No,
As in more,
yeah.
police, everything. You know, but always, there's like almost every year they always do this Black History Month.
Yeah, they do.
So why is the continuation of attack? Why? Black boy attacking why? What the fuck?
I don't know, to be honest. I really couldn't. I couldn't tell you, but I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry. You have made a very great point. Thank
Thank you.
for speaking with us. What's your name? Can you just
Elijah.
Elijah?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Nice speaking to you.
you very
Elijah.
much.
You
What
get
is this for?
You get huh?
What is this?
It's true. It's a kind of it's an historical base. It's a historical base. Things of to celebrate. It's a political concept, and it's having problem in America. I knew of a politician in America who said, "Look, America is an immigrant country, and if you start doing that, then you'll be Polish History Month. There will be Italian History Month. There will be all sorts of things."
Nice one. Yeah.
Yes,
nice,
that
nice
kind
point,
of thing.
Nice point, yeah.
So it's a kind of a situation which doesn't got a good balance,
Exactly.
which is very, very sad. I mean, it does, to me, the black people want it to be celebrated. They are questioning their identity.
Yeah. Black History Month. Yeah.
There's no need to be doing that.
Nice, bravo.
There's no need to be
bravo.
doing that. I mean, they should move on.
Yeah.
There's no, you see, it does worries me. I remember a quote by Jesse Jackson one time. He was trying to talk on identity, and a literary kind of novelist called Wole Soyinka as well.
Yeah.
You know, according to Jesse Jackson, he said, look, if you are confident in yourself, he used the idea of using Che Guevara, one of the most celebrated gorilla in history. He said, some people wear mustache like Che Guevara, but still didn't need their mama to lead them across the road. You see?
Yeah.
It speaks volume.
Yeah,
That
it's very
speaks volume.
yeah.
It does. It's something that is very worrying. I mean, I look at black people pushing this agenda all the time, and the funniest thing is that the so-called self-styled elite of the blacks who are educated or whatever, achieve what they call, like the idea. I don't know.
Like
Sometimes
to be celebrated for a month.
exactly, it's worrying. It's a worrying thing. It's
Like
worrying.
me, I'm new to the city. I'm from Italy, so
Okay,
Italy,
you're from Italy,
In Italy,
okay.
I don't get all this Black History Month.
Okay, you just got that
Black History
radical,
Month, yeah.
extreme right now
Yeah.
in Italy. I don't know how it will be.
Yeah, now.
The lady, Georgia has won the election. The lady,
Yeah,
a new
yeah.
leader.
Okay, the right.
Yes, a right-wing kind of thing. I mean, I will imagine in Italy, for instance, if some black people will say
Come out and say Black want to. No.
that is questionable. They will ask, is your origin here in the first place?
And to you, like on that question, like when you see Black History Month, it's not African History Month. It's because Black History Month is not only about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is not African History Month. That is to me.
Yeah, I know what you
it's
mean.
Not,
I know.
it's not African history because there's more to African. It's not only superstars, you know, because the image there is just superstars that the people here in Europe they know about, you know, mostly. Like
Yes.
Martin Luther King.
I know what you
Muhammad Ali.
mean. Yeah.
So it's just like black people in Europe. It's not Africa history. It's just
No.
black people in Europe.
Yeah,
okay. Exactly.
that is also the thing.
Exactly.
They're trying to relate it back to the continent. That is their representative. That's
No,
the
no,
way
no,
they think.
No.
see.
But to me personally, it's not good and it's not acceptable. Because Africa is more than like two superstars, you know.
I know what you
Yeah.
mean. I know what you mean. But at the end of the day, the way I see things is so-called privileged black. I think they are the problems of blacks. You see, it's the way they think worries me. I don't know whether they are they are not confident in themselves, or they are afraid.
Yeah.
That's why to think in that way, that there's no need for that. Okay, there are other issues which are serious issues to be looking into.
But I think it's not the black in Europe that actually start the celebration, because it's not them that go up there to put the poster. It's the state. It's the city, England.
I understand.
And maybe America also.
Yes, I understand.
It's not the black people.
That is very true. The state has to do, because the way those so-called side-style elite of the blacks who said they represent black, the way they think. So
they want to be praised also.
Yes. So the state hijack it.
Okay.
To do it that way. I don't know why they can't question it themselves.
Yeah, because to me and my colleague at work, we argued that why is it only Black History Month? Why is there no Asian History Month?
That's what I've just said.
Why is there no European History Month? Why is there no Indian, Chinese?
Exactly.
Why only black people? Black History Month.
If you see my initial narratives when I just said that the same thing should apply in America to say the Polish History Month.
Exactly,
Italian
Polish History Month. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And to me again, I see it as a way of belittling. What is it called?
Belittling
the black in Europe.
Exactly.
Because just to show, okay, this is just your achievement. See your achievement.
Where they brought it on themselves.
Superstars.
They brought it on themselves. By the way they reason, they brought it on themselves. It's as simple as that. Yeah. You don't need to forge a kind of a line of identity to say who you are. It's what you come out with that speaks volumes.
Yeah, exactly.
It is strange. It is strange.
It's strange to me.
Yeah, it is strange.
And other people maybe at work, they will start, every month of Black History, they will start looking at you. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Exactly.
Okay, only you guys want to be celebrated. You don't want to celebrate me. Like maybe the Pakistani.
Then it has proved that you are insufficient.
Yeah, insufficient.
If you are doing that all the time.
It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, exactly.
And also in a program I had, Morgan was. Somebody was interviewing him, and he told the person that
Which
was
Morgan?
interviewing.
Is it Piers Morgan?
Piers Morgan in
okay,
America.
Yeah. No.
He said, why is there not European History Month? Why is it only Black History Month? And Black History Month should not be only celebrated only just for 1 month. It should be like your everyday life, as in you should always celebrate who you are every day. It's not only for 1 month. You know who you are. See this man, a superstar.
If I give it a clear conclusion, it's total insecurity.
Yeah, insecurity, it's not good.
It's total insecurity.
It's not good.
It's just, some of them cannot even handle debate. There's one thing, I'm not a good orator or whatever, but on a one-to-one basis, if I meet I don't care who you are, racist, negative, whatever identity you want to prove yourself, if you engage me, you should pray to your Lord that day. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Because what will come out of me is like a time bomb. It worries me sometimes. Most of those who need to be questioned is the self-styled so-called elite of the blacks who represent them.
Because they're always mostly about themselves. It's
obvious.
It's not only about.
It's obvious. They have no voice. Yeah. It's obvious. It is obvious. It's worrying.
It's quite worrying.
It's a very worrying thing.
And again, the other guy interviewed, actually came up with that black people are more always said to be inclusive in the in Europe society, but why are they always being more attacked by police, more racism everywhere, more look down?
I know what you mean.
Why?
Yes,
Why is it they're always trying to include, but you're still always doing these people? And the many people they always left, and them they are like more traveling in one way or the other. They always to themselves. They always,
Yes,
black people they always. Europe here, they always want to include integration, but you are always being punished, being attacked by police, being maltreated at school everywhere.
Yeah, I know what
it's
you mean.
It's not good. So they should I think they should. I don't know how it will happen because it's not me. I don't have power to do anything. They should just stop the.
Yes, I know. You have just. It just remind me of one of the great philosophical writer which I used to admire, and I like him very much. The late Frank Fanon. He wrote a few books. He was one of these post-colonialist thinker. One of his quotes, which I used to admire, he said, "For a black man, there's only one destiny, and it's white." It's just what you've just said. That really means they want to be taken in all the time
Taking in as in now.
as being part of them.
Okay, they want to be inclusive.
Exactly.
Yeah, inclusive. And to me, I think it's a trap also, because the blacks here in Europe, they won't have the connection back to their origin again, because they feel they're already part of the system. And even though you have everything that you can provide here for Europe here in the system, you can't take it back to your place. And I think that is part of what hold African back to today, because everybody they came here, like before everybody went to Africa, but now everybody come here, they take everything back. But the black African, they remain here because they already include. They feel that okay, we are one with these European people, so no need of going to go and help, to go and do anything.
Yeah.
So it's like a trap. This inclusion.
Exactly. I understand what you just said, because you missed something, you remarked something now just before I came in with a quote of from Fanon, that the idea of that they want to be part of it all the time, struggling with it. One of the things that worries me sometimes, when you see so-called Africa president, there was one president in Africa, because one of his citizens was being anointed as a councillor in Canada. He's celebrated. What is to be celebrated about that? It's a democratic process. If he's qualified for it, take him in. There's no need to flag it up.
Celebrate. In Canada.
Yes, in Canada, yes. You know, it was the president of Nigeria who praised that. You know, that somebody's been appointed. Even if a black African from any country of the region of that continent is appointed a judge in one of the European countries, it will be celebrated.
And I recently heard the first prime minister in one state in the UK is a Pakistani, or I don't know, maybe Indian.
It's Indian.
Indian. But there's no celebration of that Indian
At
man
all.
anywhere. Because them, they are still living their life. They are living their life.
Yes.
No need of special occasion.
The deep-rooted thing which I say about black is the serious insecurity.
Yeah. And me personally, I think we need, and people here in Europe, coming from, as in me, I know where I'm from very well, so I'm not that, maybe I lack my identity or something.
I know what you mean.
I think to me, they need, we need self-acceptance, just accept who you are, chicken.
Yes.
But most people, I've seen people here already in Nottingham, they say they are not African. I'm from Jamaica.
Really?
I'm from Jamaica. I'm not African. I'm from
Okay.
Israel. So I say, so where are you from? Are you European? He said, no, I'm not European, but I'm from Jamaica. I'm not African. I'm not African.
That has always been troubling.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. That has always been troubling blacks for a very long time. It's not something new. When you see a typical black man comes out, they say, "Oh, I'm Canadian." The other one will say, "I'm Swiss." The other one will say, "I'm German." This and that. Okay. No. There was one reggae singer once. He was questioned that concept before he died. Peter Tosh. He sang about it. He said, if you have ask an African, where is he from? He says he's Canadian. The other one will say, yes, it's American, this and that.
And excuse me, you continue. And to one thing that I found out, also in Italy, I will hear some people bearing Italian name, like a man like you be bearing like Tony or Nicola.
Yes, which is typical Italian name.
Exactly. Fuck yeah.
I know what you mean.
I
I can feel the way you're talking. I can feel it. I mean, by any standard, you never, and to my own experience, an European who has his child born in Zimbabwe, born in Ghana, to name him a Ghanaian name,
no,
impossible.
I've never heard
impossible.
I've never heard it before. I've never heard it.
But for the black man, like I said, we rush quickly to Bia Nicola.
As in to include, enter.
Yes, to Bia Massimo.
Okay.
It is total insecurity.
Insecurity.
Total insecurity.
And I think self-acceptance is enough. It's enough to quench LDO barrier. That is, although that barrier there. Self-acceptance, chicken. Like me seeing you now, I'm really happy seeing you. Yeah, I'm very, very happy seeing you.
No problem. Because I've seen all these things. Apart from maybe personal experience, reading it and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine somebody like Fanon. Fanon wrote the book in the 60s. This is a man who wrote that book in the 60s, probably since 1960, 61, who have seen the way some of the blacks are thinking, that, look, these people are not ready to set themselves free. You see? It is sad. It's obviously very sad. You know?
And I think I wish things it's getting better. Things are getting better. Things are changing. Because people like me, well, people growing up.
Yes,
no,
I
no
know-
more
I know what you
living
mean.
like maybe our grandparents thought because
Yes.
they were suppressed to think that way by force.
Yeah, that is
Some
true.
of them,
That is true. That is true. That is part of it. And kind of, yes, they took their confidence away. That's
Yeah,
true.
took their
I agree with you. I mean, I wouldn't say in my own generation when I was growing up, the more you know, the more I discover I don't know anything.
Exactly.
Because I'm still questioning a lot
Yeah.
of things.
And there's always more to know every time. That's the problem.
Exactly.
There's always more to know.
But one thing I've discovered with black people sufficiently, the way I've, from personal experience, I don't care what money individual has got, I don't care what achievement is got, this and that. There's one thing that is really missing there, and I'm always ready to argue it. They refuse to give thinking a deep thought. They don't think.
Wow.
They don't. I don't know the reason. You see, they are carried away with affluent things, materialistic
Yeah,
things.
cars,
They don't
just
think.
buy cars, that's
Exactly. They don't think. It's one of the most worrying things. They don't think.
Not good.
You know,
Yeah.
if you question on certain things, they'll be looking at you. You see. And that's why it's easier for some of the Europeans in their historical setup, from their philosopher, historians and that, they quickly wrap up everything that, oh no, this is where these people belong to. Well, you can do it to some people, not to every people.
Not everyone.
Exactly.
Not everyone,
Like I said earlier on, I'm not a narrator. You don't see me on the platform to be a narrator. But if it's come to personal interview or no, to have a debate, you have to. I advise you first to pray to your Lord.
And prepare very well with your book and everything.
Yes, I will tell you, bring your topics. Bring all your topics. I have no note. No note.
Yeah.
Then you've come across somebody.
Yeah.
Invariably, we regret the day he was born. It's as simple as that. I mean, you are not alone. There are a lot of people who had that kind of approach that you have, who's been worried about the way blacks are. The only thing they resolve to is to keep quiet.
Keep quiet, yeah.
Exactly.
Because most of the time they won't be understood by
Exactly.
by
Exactly.
Also,
they will even see that as
maybe their sister won't think like them.
They will say they are even mad. Because the things they are seeing, others are not seeing it.
No, they're not seeing
it.
It's very great speaking with you, sir.
No problem.
What's your
no
name?
problem.
So that...
Kesh, my name is Kesh.
Kesh.
Are you going back to Italy?
No. I'm here. I'm here for 1 year now. This is just what I do. This vlog is just about the Black History Month.
Okay.
The vlog just about Black History Month.
So what do you do with it? You go into YouTube and everything?
Yeah, I'm just on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
My country, Bulgaria, is the first country in our constitution. When we independent, it was 150 years before, when we stay already independent from the Ottoman Empire. They write on the first place in our constitution that every man in all the world, if he came into Bulgaria, he stepped in the Bulgaria territory, he was free already. No slavery. No slavery. If he was a slave, if he came on the
Bulgarian land, is
he's
free.
free man already. That's the first country.
That is very
in
good.
the
Very
world,
good.
in the constitution. Because Bulgaria was part first of the Roman Empire. After that, it was part of the Byzantine Empire. After that, part of the Ottoman Empire. After that, we was part of the Russian Empire. And so
now, which empire is Bulgaria?
Independent.
Independent by itself.
We will be part of the European Union.
Yeah,
It's the same. It's the same.
It is Europe. Europe is Europe, but empire.
Don't say that, but it's the same, you know. It's will be maybe 2-3 years because it's too small.
Bulgaria is a small
Too
country.
beautiful country there.
Small country.
Yeah, and the biggest country, once that country will be part of them, you know, part of some union or some empire. It's the same.
Yeah, there are many Bulgarian here. Many Bulgarian. I work with some. I work with some.
Many.
Yeah. And the women are always good, the women always good face,
Woman,
good body,
And a lot of foreigners come to live in Bulgaria because for them cheaper. A lot of British buy houses, properties, they live in Bulgaria, but they're out already because with that money they live well in Bulgaria, in the pensions.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for speaking with me. What's your name? Let me just
Costa, Kostadin.
Kostadin.
Costa from Bulgaria.
Costa, yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah.
Thank
Nice.
you. I wish you everything nice.
Hello. So I want to speak, because many people have different thoughts on when it comes to black history, because I want people to know what people think, So like.
Black people used to be treated as slaves. Are you going to record me?
Yeah, in England or where?
Everywhere.
Fucking yeah. Everywhere? I'll come everywhere.
I am from Poland, and
okay.
black people are definitely minority in Poland, and
I think
still in those days.
I think it's right for them to be minority because that's not their continent. Like black people can also be minority. Pakistan can also be minority.
Oh, Africa is a continent, isn't it?
Africa is a continent, so black is not minority in the whole world. Black people, to me, I think maybe it's only Europe.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Nigeria now, you can't, as in Poland can't be the majority.
No, obviously.
No, a minority, yeah, because we're much smaller,
my dog is
small in number. So when you hear about Black History Month, you just think about slavery. Fucking hell.
No, it's not even that. As I said, I'm from Poland. I don't really know much about Black history, to be honest, which is it's not good. I should know more, to be honest. But I know black people, they were treated bad, and they still are being treated bad because of their skin color, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The way you are has got nothing to do with your skin color, obviously.
Yeah. So what did they write? Why are they saying Black History Month? Because if they say black, they mean black people.
They're just trying to make black people feel like they're more included. That sounds really horrible, but they're trying to be political correct.
Yeah, but
in a way where we think about you, where they're just people. We think about all the people, not just black
people.
Yeah.
And it's not actually African History Month. It's not African history. Just black in Europe, I think.
Well, obviously there's lots of different countries in African countries, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya.
Yeah. Actually, me, I'm from Nigeria.
Yeah. And about black history, all I know, what are they doing to my dog? All I know is that black people were always treated differently than white people, and they're still being treated differently.
Yeah, in Europe, right?
In Europe, definitely. Yeah. I think everywhere. To be honest, I've never been outside of Europe, so I don't really know. But
exactly. So when they always celebrate this Black History Month, why are black people still treated? Why this attack on black people again? As in, they celebrate Black History Month, only Black History. There's no Chinese History Month, no.
People are
no
just
Asian
trying
History
to
Month.
show the power, especially white people. They want to show the power that is all about white people, even though they're trying to they're trying to include them and trying to make them feel like they're being included.
Yeah.
However, the reality is they still treat them differently,
which
means that they're not very included. Which, I am a white person, so I can't really imagine how you feel. I'm from Poland, and I know in UK, I'm still being treated differently.
Okay.
But I can't even imagine how you guys being feel, because obviously, even if you go to prison, you're going to be treated differently. And I think British people are very privileged, and white people are very privileged. So I think that's the problem.
But why did they keep on?
Sorry. That's my dog.
Oh, it's your dog?
Yeah, it's us. It's us. Yeah.
Sorry, we thought it was lost.
It was lost.
No. Were you about to take it away?
You were
take it to the vet.
To the vet? No, it's us. It's us. It's us.
I'm so sorry.
I live here. She knows the area, so I just walk around.
Oh, really sorry. Thank goodness she's all right. Yeah,
she's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm sorry if you felt that way.
No, it's okay. No,
thank you anyway.
Yeah, we're pleased that.
It's okay.
Do you live around here?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name so that we just talk?
It's Alexandra.
Alessandra, yeah.
Yeah.
Just nice speaking with you, Alessandra.
High five.
Yeah. You live around here?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You're married. You're married. You have boyfriend.
No, I'm not married. I'm not having a boyfriend.
What do you got ring in your hand? Guys, we miss.
I don't really care what guys gonna think.
Channel.
No, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
What do you think about it? I'll start from you. Just say anything.
I feel like my experience.
You can hold it so that I will not stress myself.
Oh no, I'm stressed.
No, me, not you.
But I'm stressed.
No, don't stress. It's very.
Yeah, I feel like I can't really say something about Black History Month, but I have a course mate and I'm doing counseling and psychotherapy as of now. That's my course, and she's Black, and her insights have just made me look at the Black community in a very, very, very different manner, and just
Good or bad manner?
in a very, like, I want to reach out to them that manner. Like, I want to help them or do something. So yeah, I'm learning a lot about the Black community recently through her insights and her experiences. And like, I'm not supposed to, because I have a confidentiality contract, but yeah.
Okay, is she telling you some things about
Her experience in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's worked with a lot of. She's from Africa. She was like, she's been there all her life, and she's just shifted here. So yeah, we're in a very close contact because our course requires us to do that. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from India.
India. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting
You
you.
too?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what just come to your mind when you think about Black History Month, because they put it there.
Yeah. Honestly, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pass it to her. Yeah. What do you think about Black History Month? When you hear Black History Month?
It's like to remember the things that they have, they have felt and all.
Fed?
Means, I mean, what they've gone through, just to
okay.
remember.
In
like
Europe or where? Here in UK. In the UK.
I'm not sure. I think like all over
Okay, all
the
over.
world. Like they have gone through so many things. It's a way to remember that.
Okay, so what to remember those things, but
No.
wait. But do you know, people remembering these things? Do you think it's a good thing to you? As in having a month for everybody to remember what happened to Black people. Do you think it's a good thing? Or
I've
bad
seen a lot of signs like regarding the slavery and all.
Yeah.
So I think that's it.
So that means this every month like this, people will have a recall of what happened to Black people. but to me, I don't think it's a good thing. It's not very good.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
It's not good.
It's not good. Yeah. Hey, what's your name?
Neha.
Neha. Thank you.
Yeah, contrary to that, like I think it's a good thing though, because it reminds people of what the blacks have been through. So it shows that to respect and understand where they're coming from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Ashim.
Asham.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys. Yeah. Yes, that is it for the vlog. That's all what you have to know about Black History Month and the various thoughts that people have towards it whenever it comes up, especially here at Nottingham. Because right now I'm at Nottingham and it's a privilege, and that is a way of knowing what people think when there's every Black History Month. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'll catch you in the next one. Remain positive, share your vlog, share your photography. Yeah, life is good.